Welcome to a Community Partners interview, where we explore the organizations, opportunities, and resources that look to make change in our daily lives. I'm your host, Lilly Cereghini, and you're listening to Voices for Ability Radio, all abilities, all the time. Today, I'm joined by Alejandra Gonzalez from Common Ground Co-operative. Since the year 2000, Common Ground Co-operative has been creating social enterprises and skill-building opportunities for adults with autism spectrum disorder, Down syndrome, and other developmental disabilities in Toronto. As an award-winning nonprofit service organization, they work to promote the social inclusion of persons with developmental disabilities in the community. Thanks for joining us today, Alejandra.
Oh, good morning, Lillian. Thank you for having me.
Could you tell us a little bit more about yourself and what inspired you to work at Common Ground Co-operative?
Well, I have been working with Common Ground for about 18 years. And what inspired me to work with them was as a child growing up, one of my best friends, she was an adult with Down syndrome. We grew up together, and throughout my childhood, I recognized all the amazing talents that she has. And that's what's inspired me to work with Common Ground.
That's really cool. That is very cool. I've known a bunch of people with Down syndrome myself, and very nice people always.
Yes, indeed. They are very special and amazing individuals.
Absolutely. Now, I saw that you have a couple of programs that you offer. Can you tell us a little bit more about your programs?
We support 4 social enterprises that are owned and operated by adults with developmental disabilities in a non-share capital business model. Right now at CGC, Common Ground, we provide employment support for 53 individuals with developmental disabilities. And we also have a foundations program that it's the foundation or it's the base for you to enter into our work settings in Common Ground.
Nice. What are your social enterprises all about?
We have a bakery that's called Lemon and Allspice. It began in 1998. We have 2 coffee kiosks that we call the coffee sheds. They're located at the University of Toronto and Surrey Place Center. And we also have the latest social enterprise that we developed. It's called Cleanable. It's a toy sanitation company. And partners work at Surrey Place Center, cleaning and sanitizing the toys that are used for therapy at those centers.
Nice. So keeping people busy.
Quite busy indeed.
Yeah, absolutely.
The beauty of these social enterprises is that we have empowered them in the sense that they are the owners and operators of these businesses. Common Ground is just the agency that provides the administration support for these businesses to be successful. They have no government funding. They are a viable business. And it's a very unique model because partners, we call them partners, have a voice. They're the ones that are making the decisions and changes that will affect their business.
I saw the word co-op and I'm like, yep, that's my business model.
Yes.
That's the kind of thing I like to see because it's community-based action.
Indeed, it is community-based action. We do have amazing partnership with other agencies that collaborate with Common Ground, making sure these social enterprises are successful.
Amazing. Are there any restrictions to the services at Common Ground Co-operative, such as age, disability type, caregivers or family members only, that kind of thing?
We work with adults, so you have to be over 21, and we are only allowed to take clients that are referred to us by Developmental Service Ontario.
Go
ahead.
Who are Developmental Service Ontario?
Developmental Service Ontario is the agency that manages all their files in Ontario.
So they need referrals first.
They do.
All right.
Before Developmental Service Ontario was in place, we were able to reach out to higher schools directly.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to attend fairs and let the higher school knows about our program. So if they have any adult that was graduating, they can take our foundations program. once the agency was created by the government of Ontario, then that kind of limited access to us directly. So they need a referral now.
Sounds like a bit of a governmental roadblock.
It is a little bit, but our programs are for free and they're supported by the government. So we have to comply to what they need us to do.
Right. That makes sense, of course.
Yeah. The foundations program is paid by the government, and it is a free program. It's a 12-week pre-employment program, and that's how they get access to the social enterprises.
Okay, I see. Now, without using any names of specific clients, can you share a success story with me?
Hi, Lillian. I have many of those stories, but one of the beauty of Common Ground is the community. We offer long-term employment. It's not just a year or two. So with that being said, it creates community. We have had adults with intellectual disabilities that were in a limbo at home after they graduated high school. And when they come to Common Ground, they not only find employment, but they also find a circle of friends and support. And not just for the individual, but also for the families. So I can remember one story in particular of someone that I was supporting throughout their placement with the Foundations program. They were doing their trials at Lemon and Allspice. It wasn't really working out. And then I had a conversation with the family in which they asked me, what should we do? And it was very simple. It's just me talking with mom saying, she can do it alone. She can cook. She can do the dishes. She can do many things alone. So if you can help me and Miro at home while we're trying to teach them here at Lemon and Allspice, that will be very helpful. 10 years after that individual, she's still with us and she lives completely independent. And she is an independent lady who travels, lives alone, and is able to do way more than the family thought that she was able to do.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of the time, we literally just have to be given a chance and be taught how to do stuff. I am 100% pro independent living movement.
Absolutely. And employment is a fundamental part of it.
Unfortunately, yes, because we need money.
Yes, we do.
Yep. Money is a barrier, not a gateway, I think, but that's just me. Which is why I appreciate the cooperative model.
Yes, and the unique model of the social enterprises provide them with long-term employment, and it also gives them the voice and empowers them to make decisions.
Good.
That's
exactly
what makes, that's what makes these enterprises so unique.
For sure, for sure. Are there any events coming up for Common Ground Co-op?
Yes, Lillian, we are planning a fundraising event, and it will be on Saturday, February 14 on Valentine's Day. It's a dance-a-thon for our partners.
Nice, dance-a-thon.
They love dancing. So it's a dance-a-thon. We already also hire a DJ that has a disability, and we're just looking forward to have a wonderful night.
Yay! I can't dance at all, so I would fit right in. That's amazing. Now, bit of a more serious question, but this is an important one. Okay. What is the one thing that you see happening over and over again to individuals with disabilities that shouldn't be, and how do we stop it?
In the employment sector specifically?
Or just anything and anywhere.
Okay. I find that when they finish high school, the adults with intellectual disabilities have all this support until they graduate from high school. And one of the challenges that I see in their life is, okay, they finish high school and they go into this limbo. There is not enough programs. There is not enough employment for them. And that creates this isolation and depression when they're at home. And not only for them, it's also very challenging for the families. I believe we need a lot more programs in place for adults with developmental disabilities.
I agree with you. And speaking literally from personal experience, it's not just intellectual disabilities.
Absolutely.
I have myriad disabilities, none of which are intellectual, and I'm looking for paid work. And I've got a master's degree, for heaven's sake.
Wow, Lillian.
I'm not playing the poor me card because there are people way worse off than me. Obviously, at least I have a roof, you know?
Yes, we can tell there's a lot of barriers. Lots of barriers. There are financial barriers, there are structural barriers, the physical barriers, many, many barriers that have to be overcome.
That have to be bashed down. I'm an iconoclast. I want to kick these things over.
And yes, I can see that.
It would be lovely if we could do this all together. I mean, we're 27% of the Canadian population now and rising.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We contribute. We're a big part of the economy.
Massive. A quarter of the economy, if we're allowed to be.
If we're allowed to participate.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, if someone wanted to become a member or a volunteer with Common Ground Co-operative, what is the process for doing so?
Anyone can become a member of Common Ground as a co-op. We have just a $25 annual fee for you to be part of the co-op, just to be a member. You can go on our website at www.commonground.ca and you can sign up to be a member of the co-op just by paying $25 membership. And volunteers are always welcome. We always need them. And we also have a lot of placement students that do their co-op hours with us.
No, that's good. That's very good. I mean, that seems pretty accessible. Is that, just asking for myself here, is that strictly in person or are there online opportunities with this?
Lillian, the majority of our programs are in person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is one opportunity to help with the Foundations program. It has a class online once a week. So there will be an opportunity to collaborate with the Foundations program online.
Okay, that sounds fun.
But the social enterprises are in person.
Right. I mean, that does make sense because they seem to be very hands-on skills.
They are, indeed.
Yeah.
Baking, cleaning, customer service, cash register, math and money, communication skills. There's a lot that goes into each of the social enterprises.
Absolutely. And I mean, I do 100% approve of in-person collaboration when we're able to do it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
It creates community.
Good for us socially. Exactly. It's good for us socially.
It creates community. It's always good to be together in person and feed from each other's energy.
Correct. Oh, yeah, the word energy. Absolutely. Because there's so many different kinds of energies that go into this.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely. Now, what is the one thing that everyone needs to know about Common Ground Co-operative?
Oh, there are many, many things. But one thing is we're a very unique organization. We are a very unique agency because of our models. So Common Ground agency, it's supported by the Ministry of Children and Community, but the social enterprises are viable business. And one of the unique things is the voice that our partners have. How I tell them, Common Ground works for them. They don't work for Common Ground. So technically speaking, I have 53 bosses that would tell me what to do. And so the unique thing about Common Ground is a model that empowers adults with intellectual disabilities and give them a voice. They're not employed of Common Ground, they're partners.
Exactly. It's not like you are our subordinates and we will tell you what to do.
No, on the contrary, they're the bosses. They tell Common Ground what to do.
Nice. Sounds more like direct democracy.
Indeed. Indeed, 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 it is.
I like that. If listeners are looking for more information, how can they reach out to you?
They can check our website, www.common-ground-co-op.ca. You'll find a lot of information on the website. And you can also, if you need a catering, you can call Lemon and Allspice, the bakery. They will do fantastic cookies and caterings for you.
Baking. I just had to say that sounds like an absolutely delicious name.
Yes, yes, yes. It's the baking skills that these partners have are incredible. And the icing and decoration skills are fantastic.
You are talking to the woman with the ultimate sweet tooth.
Oh, then we would love for you to come and volunteer one day at Lemon and Allspice and see the magic happening.
We still have so much baking left over from the holidays, and I'm like, yes, more. I love it. I love it. Well, you just toss it all in the freezer, and then 2 months later, it's like, I have a loaf in here I totally forgot about.
And they're still good to go.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate talking to you. You're so vivacious.
No, thank you for having me.
You've been listening to an interview on Voices for Ability Radio. I'm your host, Lilly Cereghini. And remember, folks, stick together because we're all in this together.